Hello everybody, my name is Hal. This is Quail Studios Guitar. Glad to have you here. We are going to talk about the rain song today. I'm going to practice the rain song. I've been working on it. My friend Bob sent a link to me the other day, and it was and the link is in the description, by the way, and it was Jimmy Page playing the rain song with an orchestra, and everybody was there. It was really great. Fantastic. And I got really inspired, so I decided to work on the rain song. And let's talk about the tuning and everything like that. I'm going to get my electric guitar for a moment. Let's see who's here. We got Dean. Hello, Dean. Man, we got a lot of comments. That's great. Love to see those comments, by the way, guys. You can talk about whatever you want. We got Bob and Dwayne, and we got Tom. Hey, Tom. Good to see you. I got a message from Lisa. She said that she is traveling right now, so she won't be able to come this morning, but she will pick it up later. This guitar, well, I'm not going to play the rain song on this guitar, but I want to show you the tuning. This guitar is in standard tuning. So E, A, D, G, B, and E. Now this is what we do when we... I'm looking at the comments. So what we do to tune this to the rain song is that we want an open G tuning, but not just a G tuning. We want it to be like a G sus or a G sus4 tuning. So what we do is we lower the E string down a whole step to D. We're going to go down to D. Now what you do when you're tuning your guitar, go ahead and tune it below that. Let's see. Those are an octave apart. Our high E is going to go down to D. There, I can hear that better. So we got D, D, D. It's not tuned yet, so our B string is going to go up to C. Our G string is going to stay the same. Our A string is going down to G. It's going to be G and G. Our D string is going down to C. So what we've got is we've got C, G, C, G, C, D. Did I say that right? D, D, G. Okay, here we go. I'm going to tune it up. That one's sharp. That one's flat. That one's sharp. Go down and bring it back up. You'll notice that when I'm tuning, if a note is sharp, I pull it a little bit. After I tune it down, I pull it. And that's it. Okay, I'm going to take this one off and go back to my acoustic guitar, which is actually tuned. I didn't want to do that one on the fly, just in case. The other day I was tuning back up to standard tuning from this open G sus tuning with one of my students, and I broke my E string. All right, so what you want to do is you want to, when you're learning a new song, any new song, and it doesn't matter what it is, what you want to do is you want to go and understand what the bare bones of the song is. And what I mean by bare bones is we want to know what key we're in. We want to know basically the chords that we're playing. We want to know the structure of the song. We want to know what to do with the song before we decorate it, before we put fancy stuff on there. Now, when we talk about decorations, what kind of decorations do you guys like? I mean, what I mean by this is if you have a Christmas tree, if you celebrate Christmas, you have a Christmas tree and you decorate it. Or if you make a cake, and then you decorate it, right? So it starts with something basic. Let's say a cake. Let's say I'm making a chocolate cake. So I make a chocolate cake, the cake is all made and everything, and I stack it up. And then what do? Well, I'm going to put icing on it. That's a decoration. Well, in this song, a decoration would be like a hammer-on pull-off or something like that. But your basic chord right here, now I've actually worked on a video for this, and I'm going to release a video with the chord boxes on the screen. I don't have them today, but watch in a few days and I'm going to release that. Probably not on a Thursday. So what we've got here is we've got two strings. We've got the B string and the D string playing the same note, an octave apart. And Jimmy Page strums this backwards like that. The reason he strums it backwards is because it's on the upstroke. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a lot of upstrokes in this. There's a lot of chords happening on or between the beats, actually. And so really what it is, it's like an accented so 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's like that. So what happens is that we're playing that chord, those two notes on the, I'm using my ring finger and you could use your pinky and your ring, your 3 and 4, and then go down to, so I'm on the 7th fret, going down to the 6th fret, and then you go down to this chord right here, which looks like a D7 chord. You know how to play a D7 down here? Well, it's up here on the B string, the G string, and the D string. And there's this little melody that goes down. Vox, Arc, hello. If you want to learn a song but only have the chords, do you learn the strumming just by listening to the song? That's a good question. Let's look at another. Voxel Arc says, hey, I just found your channel through your How to Simplify Chords channel. I picked up a guitar 2 weeks ago. Fantastic. And I want to play a specific song for my girlfriend on her birthday in 1.5 months. What song do you want to play? Put down what song you want to play. That's a good question because I'm going to address something about beginners and this song specifically, but any song. When you're starting out, I was teaching a girl one time, and she saw me playing, and I was playing at a school, and she saw me playing quite a few times, and she said, I want to do that. So she started guitar lessons with me. About 3 months into it, she said, this is harder than I thought. Yes, it looks easy when someone who's really good can play, but really it takes some coordination and stuff. You have to really work at it. If you're starting out and you're playing a song, let's say this song, I was looking at some comments on this song, and somebody said, I just started guitar a year ago, and this is the song I wanted to play, and I'm almost got it. And I'm thinking, you know what? If you start out with this song and you can't play it very quickly, like within a month, then it's too hard for you. And I'm sorry about that. Let's see, what did Vox say? Oh, I am Dutch, he says. I don't know what that says. I'd have to go do a translation on it. Very good. What song is it? Voxelark, if that's how you say your name. Put the song down. So what I'm saying is that if you want to play a song and it's kind of difficult for you, that's what I meant by understanding the bare bones of it. We look at the chords, right? Let me answer your question about learning a song, learning to strum by listening to the song. Yes, that's one way. You know, I teach my students to listen to the song quite a bit. When I'm learning a song, what I do is I actually listen to the song over and over. If it's a song I've never heard before, I might listen to the song 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 times, and I'm not kidding by 50 times. I'm not kidding. Because I need to learn the song. I need to get it in my mind. Have you ever listened to a song so much or heard a song so much that it's in your mind and you don't? Oh, that's what you're saying. In maniero. Okay, that's the name of the song. Okay. Thank you for putting that there. I don't know what it is. I'll have to listen to it. I'll go listen to it after we get done here and see how hard it is. Voxelark, will you please email me at lessonswithhal@gmail.com. Link is in the description. And get in touch with me, and I will tell you what I think, how hard it is, and what we can do with that. So, we got to learn the chords. So here's the first chord. You can do it with the second and third finger, or the third and fourth finger. And then you go to the 6th fret, and that's really cool because we're going to use these chords later. And then you use this chord right here. It looks like a D7 chord. We're on 5, 4, 5 on the B, G, D strings. Sorry. And then what I do is I use my first finger. I've seen it done like this with 3 fingers. I like to use 1 finger like that. I'm not using the high E string. I'm just playing the 4 inside strings, and then we go to like that. And this is also, I'm covering those 3 strings, the B string, the G string, and the D string, and playing the open A string. Now, Carl at Lessons 365, Guitar Lessons 365, he's got a really good tutorial on that. The only thing I don't like is that he doesn't have any boxes on the screen. I'm going to put chord boxes on mine. Next thing we do is 11th fret. We're going to be on the B string, D string again. 11, 9, 12, 11, 4, back to 9. But we add this finger, the first finger, on 8. I'm not playing my E string. Right? He does that twice. Now, I've listened to the original recording, and I've also watched the recording or the video that I put in the description of this one. And Jimmy plays a lot of upstrokes on that. That's because these chords come in between the beats. Sorry. Right there. Now, on the recording, the original recording, this is 10, 11, 12 on B, G, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings, B, G, and D, and then goes down 1 fret. And then we go to something that looks like an A minor. You can have that open E string. And then we go to these 2 notes. On the 5th fret, E string, 5th fret, D string. That's the bass note. Now, on the original recording, this is what I'm hearing. and then it does again, like that. On the live recording that he did this. I really like that walk up. Like that. And then it goes back to that A minor shape on the 9th and the 10th fret. So it's like B string 9, G string 10, D string 10. Does this again. Does again. Right? Does that again. Hello, Joseph. I'm going to play it. I'm just going to play it through. You ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I messed that up. Let's do that again. Do it again. Just like that. One more time. And then it starts over. Like that. Now, let's talk about this part that goes. On the original recording, there's an electric guitar that comes in. It goes. He plays that, and then it goes. And then it goes. Sorry. And then it goes to like something like that. On the live recording, Jimmy, Jimmy Page, he doesn't do the first time he does it. He just goes like I played it. Something like this. So in the live recording, he does some other stuff a little bit different than in the original recording. I really like it. It's really good. I'm still working on that, trying to figure out exactly what he did, because now this right here, that's one of those decorations I talked about. This chord, let's see, when we do this, we've got that, it's like an A chord, like that, but I'm doing it with one finger. And I put my finger right there on the 4th fret G string. Right there. And this note comes up. Very, it's kind of like Something in the Way She Moves, I mean, Something by George Harrison. It has some elements that are like it. So we have that. Then we play this. Now, Carl talks about that chord right there, which is the 5th fret on the A string, 4th fret on the D, G, B strings, and then 5th fret on the E string. But Jimmy doesn't do that in the live recording. He goes, one thing I don't like about the live recording is that they didn't stay on Jimmy, so you couldn't see exactly what he was doing, but you could hear it. Hey, Chimp is here. Where's he at? Chimp number 1. Hello. Oh, thanks a lot. Thanks a lot. I appreciate your support, Chimp and Joseph and everybody. So right here, I really like the acoustic work of Jimmy Page on the live version. Link in the description for those of you who had just joined us. So yeah, that chord, and then this chord right here. Carl talks about this one. That's not exactly how Jimmy plays it exactly, and he does little hammer-on pull-offs and things like that. You just want to do the chord first, and then work on the next chord, and then work on the next chord. I love this chord. This is so nice. 2nd fret on the A string, everything else is open. Back to that chord. That chord happens a lot. This is a G chord. I was really curious about what kind of chords that I'm actually playing when I do this. So I got my piano out. Like this one here. That chord, check it out. Let's see, where is it at? Yeah, that's it right there. I can't do it with one hand. I have to use 2 hands to do it. But it's a really interesting chord. It's the one where we go. Right there. Very interesting chord. Anyway, those chords are really fun. That's a major chord going to a minor chord. And this one, this is actually a C sus4. The 4 is in the bottom. And then that's an E, so it's F with a C chord. E right there. And that's a C5. Chimp, thank you so much for your support. He says, I just wanted to say thank you, Hal. You are a treasure. Well, thank you very much. I'm not going to really name the chords in the video that I'm working on. I'm just going to put the chord boxes on the screen, because if I call this a C chord with an E bass, you're going to go like, what is that? I've never seen that before. And so I'm just going to name them. A lot of times when people talk about this and they teach it, they don't really tell you the names of the chords, but I thought it was really interesting. This is a G chord here. Now, it's really good to know that the G note is on the A string and the D note is on the low E string. Because when you play a G chord like this, well, that's a sus4, but if I play the G chord here, like that with the D on the bottom, that's called an inversion. And it makes the chord kind of unbalanced. It feels like it needs to do something or go somewhere. So when I play that chord, I like to play the G note, which is on the A string, as the lowest note, and not this one, because it makes it feel unbalanced. A lot of times people don't really think about that, and they just think, oh, it sounds like a great chord. And it does, it sounds like a great chord. But when you really analyze, when you really understand how music works and how it fluctuates and all that kind of stuff, and how it pulls and how there's this tension and relaxation, you start to really get to understand that that is not a chord you should be ending with. Should be something like that if you're going to end. Now, let me play what I was playing just to loop as I was learning how to play this. I did this, and I'm going to do the ending differently. Here we go. Ready? That's what I was doing when I didn't know those other chords, when I didn't, the chords that I explained to you, this one, oh wait, that's not it, that one, and this one, and this one. Before I knew those chords, I did this. Like that, just for fun. And then I learned these other chords. Let's see. I love this. Then you just start over and play it again. Now, my wife said to me, wow, I really like that. That's a beautiful guitar part. This is why you should learn it. For your girlfriend, for your wife, for your best friend, for people that are around you. And if you just play that, people are just going to say, this is great. Oh, you know what? One of the keys to this, Bob says, is very little pick. Let's do one more thing. We could do this. Just going to do it with my hand. Oops, wrong chord. Let's see. I haven't practiced this. Something like that. You can finger pick it. I think it's really great. And it'll help your finger picking just to play it. Dwayne, he likes that style better. I do too. It's great. Yeah, you don't need a pick. You can just do it. Now you can go. You know, because there's that up strum. Like that. It's really great. Anyway. So it's just really fun. Anyway, I'm going to go. I'm going to hang out with my supporters, people at Patreon. There was somebody new that came. Let's see if I can see their name. Was it Amy or somebody? I'll have to look it up on my phone. I got a notification saying, hey, you got a new subscriber over at, it's not coming up right away. That's okay. Anyway, thank you very much for being here at Patreon or at Subscribestar. I have both of those. Look in the description for the link. Oh, and there's something else. There's let me get something here. Let me show you. I've got a music stand that you can get if you need one. Also, you can get in touch with me at lessonswithhal@gmail.com. Here, let me get my music stand. All right. This is a music stand. It's a Kraft Geek music stand. You see that right there? It's a portable music stand. It's really fantastic. I really like it. You can open it up, get it ready to go. The link is in the description if you want to get something like this. There, it's ready to go. Standing up. It's really tall. I'm coming out with a video on that. I've been working on that this week too. See? It's really great. Anyway, I've had this for a few weeks now. Works good. I've used it over and over in my lessons. And also, I have another one. There's an aluminum one. This one is ABS plastic. We're going to talk about this some more. I'm going to give this one away to somebody. Not this one, but we are going to give a music stand away to people. lessonswithhal@gmail.com. Put in there, music stand giveaway, and I will put your name on the list, and we'll pick a winner in 8 weeks. No, in 6 weeks. July 20th, I think it is. There's my commercial. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I'm going to go. We'll talk to you later.